Good morning, everybody. Today I want to do things a little bit different. Well, not different in this, I'm still going to have the Qigong exercises, but I wanted to do a little bit more of philosophical reading and talking. And oh, and by the way, I'm wearing my new scrubs. I just love them. I decided to wear them. I got these scrubs, but they look like a uniform for Tai Chi, so I wanted to try it out. And these are and if you're interested, I'll include the link below after tomorrow, so that you guys can look into it. But anyway, I do want to talk a little bit about a quote from Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu was a great philosopher and writer, and one of my favorite quotes from him says, "Be content with with what you have, and rejoice in the way things are." And that's very simplistic. However, let's think a little bit deep, is be content with what you have right now. So many of us now measure our worth by what we do accumulate by material things, and we forget about what's truly important, which is what we have within us, who we are as unique beings. There's no one else out there like you. You bring a special gift to the world, and we all have them. Mine is probably teaching, and I know a little bit of Tai Chi, and I know a little bit of anatomy and physiology and kinesiology and massage. So those are my gifts, and that's why I bring them to you and share during this time. So that quote, I want you to think about it. Be content with what you have, and rejoice in the way things are, in life right now. And I know sometimes things get difficult, like they are right now for some of us, but it's very important for you to stay grounded and stay focused on what's important, is what within, staying healthy. And I need to do this. I'm not always zen. I'm actually a very hyper person, and I need to continue to work on staying zen and staying rooted. So when you realize there is nothing lacking, the world, the whole world belongs to you. So, and I think that's because we accept what is, and we live in the now. Right now, if you're standing in front of this camera and you're about to do these Tai Chi, exercises with me and movements with me, you have everything you need at this moment. You're breathing, you're healthy, you're getting back to balance. So there's so much to be grateful for in the present moment. And I think that's what's so important for a lot of us during a difficult time. That's what helps me, is to focus in the now. If we become, if we think too much about the future, what if and what's this and that, then we become anxious. And if we think too much about the past, oh, when I did this, or when I was this, or when I was working, or when I was with this person, or when I was whatever the thing is, then you become depressed, because then you feel like you have a lack. You don't have that anymore. And then you're worried about the past. That creates anxiety. So focusing in the now is really the most important thing, because then you have everything you need right here, right now. So with that, let's get started with some of our Tai Chi, Qigong exercises. Remember, this is breath work. And then you can start walking in place and raise your leg as much as you can. This will really get your knees and your hips going. Raise them higher if you want. Don't forget to breathe all the way to your dantian, to curl your tongue, to pull your spine erect, tuck your chin slightly, your tailbone slightly. Those are just, things that we need to focus on every time we do Tai Chi. So let's do 2 hands upholding the sky. So you clasp your hands right in front of your dantian. Then you breathe in, out, exhale, forward, begin. Breathe in, welcome. Breathe out. Gather all that energy. Let's just take it all in. Good morning. I see some of you getting on now. Inhale. Exhale. And just remember that I never count how many I do. I just go by what I feel at that moment, or, I just go with the flow. I don't want to get too linear with it, or OCD, and I don't mean to insult anybody that is OCD. Trust me, I was like that. And my Tai Chi seafood taught me to let go of all of that, because it used to drive me nuts when he would just not count and do whatever number. I would go, oh my God, he did 6 of that and 10 of that. And it would just really mess with me. And it taught me to let go and just live in the now, which is what we want to do. So now let's clear our thoughts and our mind and let go. So just like you're over your forehead, like you're clearing all the negative thoughts, all the thoughts of, low self-esteem or low confidence, or the thoughts of lacking anything right now. Let's clear our mind. Let's let go of that. You are such a unique being. There's no one out here like you, and focus on all the beautiful things about you. That will be your challenge for the weekend, to focus, come up with 10 things that you love about yourself. We're so critical of ourselves, and I know I was very much like that myself, being very critical. So just let all of that go. Clear your mind, just let it all go. And focus on the positive. Okay, while we're here, let's do some flying. Like our wings are flapping, right hand in front. You can go up a little bit and then down. If you want to go up on your tippy toes, you can. Hello, welcome. I see you. I can't read the things from here. I'm actually very nearsighted, so I have to get up really close to read them. This flying is very freeing, It reminds us that everything's a state of mind, and I still recommend Viktor Frankl. Read his books. He's amazing. Gives us hope as to, even if we're confined to one space or one area, that we can have freedom of mind and fly anywhere that you wish. I remember learning when I was young. Actually, my mom taught me very much to love books, and that was my escape when I was younger. Just reading books and being able to escape, and you can travel the world with your imagination. So now that we finished flying, remember, you always come back to your center. Let's do some knee work. Like, I can't remember if we've done this one before, but you have your hands over your knees and you turn your knees just, in a circular motion. This really gets your patella, and the knee is full of tendons and ligaments. And the quads cross over the patella and insert right here in front of the tibia. So now let's go the other way. In a circle. Get our joints lubricated, our knees. Let's do some picking fruit. I really like this one. Come down a little bit. You're picking fruit and just reaching as far as you can. Remember to have a smile within. Let's um, let's do this one with left foot forward first. And it's like you're giving and receiving, like you're giving and then receiving. And it's the yin yang. We need to be open to receive and to give. You know, inhale, exhale. Like we want to give our gifts, love, compassion, a smile. There's a lot of people that are hurting now, and I just feel that to whom much is given, much is expected. And believe it or not, we have so much. We're not used to having a lack of anything, so some people are finding it difficult, and I totally understand that, but we can always give of our love and our compassion and understanding, but you can't give unless you come from a full place. If you're empty, then you can't give, so make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure that you fill yourself, spiritually, mentally, physically, so that you can give to others. Now, with the right foot forward, the opposite way. So now we just let the universe give back to us and fill us. And think of our family, and I mean all of our family, our Tai Chi family, our universal family, now that I have viewers from all over the world. I feel like you guys are my family. We're connected at a, bigger and deeper level, and I truly appreciate that. So think of, of all of our family, who is your family? Is it your church, your dojo, your massage community, where you work? We all have that extended family that we give and receive from, constantly. So let's give our best. There's nothing better than kindness through this time. And trust me, I've been tested several times through this time with my patience, and my kindness is like, some people, I forget that there's still stupid people out there sometimes, that they don't pay attention to what they're saying, say dumb things. But anyway, what's another one that we haven't done? Let me see. There's so many, and my mind is going blank right now. I wish I could. Do you guys remember any of the ones that we've done before? Grinding corn. I always go back to grinding corn. There's so many that we've done already. You lean to the right, come back to the center, to the left, make it all one smooth motion. Remember that Qigong exercises are breath work and stretching. So you can do this if you do just even the exercises without the form for 20 minutes. It'll stimulate all your meridians, all the pressure points on your feet and your hands. So let's do some breathing, to your dantian, and then over your thymus, which is kind of like right over your heart. And let's do 3 breaths, 3 deep breaths. Remember that the phrenic nerve goes through the diaphragm and the vagus nerve goes through the abdomen. And when you take deep breaths and expand, it not only stimulates your lymphatic system. I taught the lymphatic system on Wednesday, and I reviewed it. And so in that review, it reminded me again how important it is for us to take deep breaths, because that stimulates our lymphatic system, which does not have a pump like the cardiovascular system has the heart, which is a pump which circulates the blood. The lymphatic system doesn't, so it moves by our exercise, by our breathing. So it's very important for you to take, deep breaths. So put your hand over your dantian, 2 to 3 inches below your navel, and 2 inches within, and then over your thymus. Remember, thymus is very important too, because it matures T cells for fighting off viruses and infections. So let's take a few deep breaths. If you can close your eyes, a lot of people that have PTSD, it's hard for them to close their eyes. So if you can't, that's okay. You may keep your eyes open, but try to take some deep breaths and feel it. Feel the expansion in your abdomen. Okay. Now we feel this chi, so let's pretend that we have this ball of chi, like, have it, play with it like right over your dantian. See, you can feel it right here. You may feel tingling, you may feel heat, whatever you feel. And if you don't feel anything, that's okay too. Now raise it a little bit to your heart level. I feel it now right here. Okay, now let's step with our left and let's pass it and bring it back. Inhale, pass it forward, and inhale. And just bring it all up your internal organs. Exhale and bring it up all of inside your internal organs. If you can visualize, remember where the mind goes, the chi flows. So if you can visualize all this chi going within, staying within you, and you're creating this ball of energy, and send it to your internal organs, stimulate your internal organs. Now back the other way. This is very important. The visualization aspect of Tai Chi and Qigong is very, very important. So I encourage you, to start visualizing and practicing all of that, incorporating it. And when you start incorporating it even into your massage, you'll notice the difference. Remember, intent is very powerful. Okay, right foot forward. Okay, so we'll do some of the form, and I do want to let you guys know that I am going to keep doing this on Fridays. So the Tai Chi on Fridays and then the reviews on Wednesdays until I need to go back to, to teach. So we bow, looking up. Version. I don't know if you guys can see me. And then I'll turn around. I know it's somebody gave me the feedback that it's a lot easier to follow me when I'm turned around. So, and which makes perfect sense. That's how my Sifu was. But he would watch us so that he could correct us first, and then he would turn around. And I can't see you guys, unfortunately. But remember that you can always ask questions. Leave comments after the video tomorrow, because I think it takes like 24 hours to upload. Leave me comments or questions. The comments actually help me. It helps bring my algorithms up. And right now that I'm unemployed from the college, from teaching now, and from massage therapy, then I'm trying to also help myself by building this channel. If you can share or leave me comments or likes, that always helps. Oh my goodness, I forgot. I forgot how far we went the last time. I kept going. I, sorry. I just want you guys to remember, and I'm gonna go over this before I turn around. Just the basics. Remember, obviously, to breathe all the way to your dantian. This is your center of gravity of your body, so it's very important to visualize, the dantian, the energy right here in your abdomen. And then your hips are always aligned with your shoulders. You're never, your hips always lead. Everything comes from your root. You want to keep your knees slightly bent. And when you're coming down in some of these, it's the shoulders that start dropping. Remember, there's no straight lines. If you see anybody doing any straight lines like this in Tai Chi, that's not correct. It has to be soft, flowing, circular motions. And for the most part of it, if you, the opposite of yin yang, if you go out, you come back. If you go up, you come down. If you breathe in, you exhale. So continue thinking of the yin yang, even in, remember, in anatomical position, this is our yin, the midline, and then exterior would be, yang. So think of the yin yangs in your hands and your fingers, and start thinking of all of that, because that way you generate more chi, more power within you. Now the chi is always there. Okay, I'm not trying to give you a false sense that there's a lack of chi. No, there isn't. Chi is always there. We just need to tap into it, like Lao Tzu, there's nothing lacking, and the day you realize that there's nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you, because we just need to tap into it. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Ah. Anyway, I just wanted to remind you guys of those little things. I'm gonna turn around so you can follow me that way. I think I went further than what we had ever gone, and just do as much as you can. If you make a mistake, that's okay. Just whatever is meant to be for you to learn right now is fantastic. Whatever's not, just let it go. No pressure. The world already has enough pressure on us. We we put so much pressure on each other. We have to be perfect parents, perfect husbands, perfect daughters, perfect, workers, friends. And it's like, there's no such things. Just be the best part of you, be the best you that you can be. And that should be enough for the world. Because then when you're happy and you're peaceful, you give your best. To me, I feel that respect is the most important thing in this world. I feel that there wouldn't be wars, there wouldn't be misunderstandings if we all just respected each other's views. Because when you respect somebody and you respect who they are as an individual, then there's no need for argument. You may disagree, but yet you accept them. You accept them as they are. And that's to me one of the most, besides love, next to love, respect. Respect each other. Respect other people's views is just so powerful. Anyway, I'm in a philosophical mood today. about halfway through, guys. And you know what? I'm sure you guys notice, like when I'm doing this kick, it's real hard for me. My back has been hurting, and I did an hour of Qigong exercises yesterday, and I don't know why I do them the day before Friday when I'm gonna teach, because then my legs get really sore and feel like this kick right here. It should be really high, guys. So when you see me struggling and shaking, you know that I can't even lift up this leg, don't think that's the way it's supposed to be done. You really have to kick, you know, a lot higher. And you have to do it slowly, and that's what's difficult for me, is that, you know, to raise it up high and do it slow, it's very difficult for me with my back issues. But anyway, keep practicing, create a great weekend. We'll see you guys next Friday. Even if all you do is the Qigong exercises, you know, there's so many now that even I didn't do today, you know, that you can go back to some of the other videos and do your favorites, you know. If all you do is just 2 or 3, that's great. Just do it for 20 minutes. It get you, you know, get you to breathe, you know. Like one of the ones that we didn't do today is that, you know, the bow and arrow, you know, I really like that one too. And the passing clouds, and there's just so many that we've done already. So you have a whole array of variety. So hopefully you continue doing this. I will see you next Friday. I will continue on Fridays only, and Wednesdays for an AMP reviews. So keep being fantastic, the best, you know, the best part of you. And let me see, there was something else I needed to tell you, and now I forgot. All right, guys, till the next time, create a great weekend.